a farmer, I want to ask you whether these things are true. We are Africans, we understand our terrain more. If people who are not from Africa come to Africa perhaps to do research, they may have the peripheral understanding of the underlying factors. But because we are in Africa, working in Africa, we seem to relate more with the situation on ground than people coming from outside Africa to carry out research. And we will be in a better position to tell the story.
They start, if the rain can come anytime, but
My research is on climate and how that affects agricultural production essentially. We know that climate is changing, it's obvious, and that many agricultural activities will have to adjust to the changing climate, and that will affect what we now call climate smart agriculture. Climate smart agriculture because agriculture has to adapt to changing climate issues, and essentially that's what my research is on, modeling climate variables, rainfall distribution on various aspects of agriculture, livestock, crop production, fisheries, and forestry. Reduce the effect of shortage of rain on your farm.
because the best is
The second project is a project that is based in Africa for African researchers. It's sponsored by DFID in collaboration with the Association of Commonwealth University and the African Academy of Sciences. It's a program that helps researchers in Africa to work in Africa. So I'm a research fellow from University of Ibadan, Nigeria, but I'm here in Ghana, carrying out my research in Kwame Nkrumah University as my base. And that opportunity wouldn't have been there if we didn't have SECO program. And I have other colleagues working from in other parts of Africa, East Africa, West Africa, South Africa. So it promotes South-South cooperation within Africa, unlike most postdoctoral programs that tends to take people out of Africa.
I'm in technology management, but with specialty in energy planning and system modeling. My research in Circle involves climate change, actually looking at low carbon development strategy in the power sector for West Africa to assess what level of emission there is and then what are the intervention steps that can be taken to reduce the emission over the coming years. The West African sub-region, looking at the indices of development, is one of the least developed energy consuming countries in the world. Going forward, everybody wants to develop. There's a need to increase the capacity for the electricity sector to support the economy in a sustainable manner. And based on that, I felt there will be the concern for global climate change. There would necessarily be increase in emission. It will explode. And what are the options in the type of emission that you're expecting? Research funding is not too encouraging in this part of the world. Researchers are not funded in the direction of particularly energy and climate change. So coming to Circle, it's helped me and it's given me confidence in being able to conduct my research. Circle is enabled me to be part of the global community. In the next couple of days, I'll be traveling to the US to attend a conference in the System Dynamics Society in Boston. And if SACO had not funded that, it would have been difficult for me to get such a funding to do that. And thirdly, you discover I'm in Kumasi. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in an atmosphere where I'm devoid of the distractions that would normally have trailed this kind of work I'm doing, having to take care of the family, having to take care of so many things. But here I just concentrate, let me say about 80–90% of the time on my research. So Circle has really done that by giving me funding to be able to achieve that. I've had an article already accepted for publication under this project. I hope at the end of the whole project, probably be able to bring out 2 or 3 papers which will be published in international journals. What Circle had done is that it has invigorated my level of research and my ability to be able to do a deeper, I'll put a deeper level research than what I would have naturally done if I was not in Circle project.
For the Energy Center, since we started our activities in 2006, Dr. Momodo is our first postdoc fellow, and from the expertise he has in the modeling of energy-related technologies and economics, we found his application to be very useful for our activities here because we lack in that area of expertise. Therefore, his coming here has been so useful to us, and we have 2 other students, master students, who are to understudy him to be very familiar with the modeling aspects of his research, so that after he is gone, we can also work in this area successfully. He has introduced us to Obafemi Awolowo University, and also he has just made a contact with University of Ibadan so that we could establish a collaboration in the area of energy research. It is very important that we collaborate mostly with universities in sub-Saharan Africa countries, because most of our activities has been with the universities in the north, that's European universities. We haven't had any relationship with African university as such. Our problems are similar. Therefore, if we can do collaborative research amongst African countries, we can replicate the results within our countries, since the conditions are almost the same.
That's why it's one of the major things we are thinking, we hope, myself and my colleague in this, is that postdoc, you will discover, is not common in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa is not. And our coming here has opened a lot of room for such to take place. And if KNUST is able to take up this type of platform and develop on it, and not only KNUST, all the Circle operating universities, they take it up. It means that it will become very easy for South-South collaboration to take place instead of the South-North that prevails now. And if the South-South relationship in research and training begins to blossom, what will come out of it is that we'll have a deeper, more locally accepted output of research than we have presently.